They have nothing in common. It's like, I disagree. It's like, I don't care if you disagree. They don't have anything in common.
Alright,
They have
stream's up.
different character arcs and different story arcs.
Alright, you may continue. Stream is up. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I would agree with them having similarities personally. I don't really see it.
No, they don't. They don't have anything other than transformations.
Mr. Massetti? Hey, you bought the old printworks?
Yeah, my old man used to work on these. I used to spend the evenings with him cleaning the rollers. I was gonna follow him in his trade, but I lived a different life.
Hello, Silver Cross. Hello, Dark Lord. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Shit went crazy on my end, and I got here super late.
Crap, Sonny. Low-grade crap. I've always fancied printing money. It ain't too hard. You know, I've been doing it on a small scale for years.
I've put Tommy in an outfit that I usually wear in winter.
Quality plates.
Bruh.
Of course. There's a counterfeiting syndicate already operating in Florida.
A syndicate?
Yeah, but just rumors is all I've heard.
I know a man who's good with rumors.
You can finally use the taxi service to get to the mission. Oh, this is the greatest day of Kyle's life.
I don't know why it costs $9. It's my fucking taxi service. I bought the place.
Hello, Pim doing. Oh, what the fuck is that thing? That's a fucking alien, bro.
Bats. Oh, alright, girls, you're lost, mate, innit? Alright, me old China. How's hanging?
What do you know about counterfeiting?
Oh, I'm fine, Paul. How about you? Oh, alright. You're obviously a busy man. All I know about Dodgy Reddies is to try and supply the plates. Ah, fuck.
What's his accent?
Shipping company down the docks.
British.
The boss
The guy you're
would know
fucking
when the plates
strong
are coming in
arming.
next. Thanks.
Yes, British.
I was gonna say, is he British or Australian?
Give me another drink.
He's British. He doesn't sound Australian.
I don't know. I can hear the undertones of it.
No. Also, we beat England in the first game of the Ashes for the footy,
Nice.
and they were not happy. So all we need to do is just beat them next week, and then we've won the Ashes.
How do you differentiate them? They do have differences in the accent. Not a ton of differences, but there's some differences.
There's a ton of differences. The problem is that you haven't heard enough Australians in media. You've heard a lot of British in media, not enough Australians, because there's different inflections.
They come from the same root, so that's why they sound similar.
Not necessarily. So an easy way to differentiate Australian and British. British is very flat, monotone, goes all the way. Australians is very up, down, very inflectionary, up and down.
You can hear the pride as he says it. Oh, so apparently the new character fucking sucks for Star Rail. So keep that in mind.
Which one? Evernight?
No, not Evernight. Sidri. Or what's her name after she becomes a real girl? Cyrene. Yeah, apparently Cyrene sucks.
No.
So don't pull her unless you just want to get her for her. Or you can get Cyrene, but you are going to have to get a lot of resources for her, and I don't think you want to get multiple Cyrenes. You know what a broke weapon in the last Great Time War now devours, which is put simply, a microscopic organisms created the very concept of linear time? I think it's just a standard Time War weapon when you really think about it. I might try. Well, fuck, I have no resources, so I was like, I might try pulling for fucking Castris, but I have no resources. I might be better off just calling it quits on Amphorius. But like,
Just wait for the next story arc.
and it's Gallifreyan? Of course it is, because it fucks with time. Well, it's because I did want fucking Aglaya and Castris just has a really good ability, but like, okay, at this point, like, the smart, if I'm not going to whale out on the game, the smarter play would just be the pass. Here's the problem, though. She's fucking bad. So, I'm wondering if they're going to emergency buff her. It's pronounced Aglaya? I don't play the game with sound, so I have no idea how to say her name.
No, you're pronouncing that right. It's Aglaya.
Okay, so Aglaya was correct?
Aglaya is correct. That's why I didn't correct you.
Okay, for once it was right. So Celicross, you're wrong. But yeah. No, because I actually like the Glaya as a character. And to be honest, I do think she's one of the hotter characters in Amphorius. Fuck you.
Basic.
You thought I said Aglaya? Look, I'm gonna be honest with you, the more you spell it, the worse it's gonna get. And also, I ship my favorite ship in Star Rail currently, besides the protagonists with themselves and Evernight and March, is Aglaya and Anaxa. So
I'm gonna go intercept them, grab the plates, lose any heat, and make my way back here. Now, depending how well this goes, we may have 5 minutes to print the money before the counterfeit syndicate finds us, or we may have all year. Either way, I want green rolling off the presses 5 minutes after I get back. Got it? Don't you worry.
the story they appeared in was good. We meet Dahl, a Dalek who didn't know he was a Dalek and could have been turned good by the 8th Doctor. Shame our Time Lords came and destroyed Dahl.
Everybody cool?
That sucks.
Alright, I'll catch you later.
I'm gonna call right now. When Nero joins Death Battle, they're gonna put him up against Yakumo. I don't think Yakumo's getting a Death Battle anytime. That's the protagonist of Ninja Gaiden 4. I don't think he's getting a Death Battle anytime soon, to be honest.
Why the fuck would he go up against Nero?
Death Battle connections would put them against each other.
What connections?
Well, they're both protagonists of the 4th game. They're both meant to sort of dethrone the old protagonist. And he's just introspecting Death Battle. Well, no, I mean, yeah, but like, damn, they did not let you get out of that car. They're also both related protagonists. Wait, is he related to Ryu? Is he Ryu's, like, fucking nephew or what? To be honest, I wasn't excited 100% for, what is it called? Amphorius?
Okay, I know what I mean.
I'm gonna be honest, with everything said and done, I think Amphorius was a fucking top tier story.
Alright, the courier.
I think it was.
Bring the plate from the docks.
I think it was good until they got lost a little bit, where they tried to cram in 2 extra characters that they tried to make you care about, and they basically just exposition dumped their way into the story.
Yeah, that definitely didn't. We didn't need that. That could have just not
No,
existed.
like, but by that point, it's like, god damn, you're too late to the party.
Yes, the Raven clans are a branch of the Hayabusa clan. How many hours did each version take for main story? It's usually like 3 to 4 hours, I think, per main story. Maybe faster if you don't care about the story. For Star Rail, how long did it take you to clear every main chapter?
Fuck no, it's like 5 to 10 hours.
Oh, damn! I don't know. I don't know what the fuck you're doing then.
I'm sitting there and I'm watching the cutscenes. They literally take forever.
And Voris is a great story though. Like I highly recommend. Wow, who the fuck shot you? I'm related to my mom. That's good, Pimp
All
Demon.
right, the courier's moving the plate from the
Parts of Infurious
Raven
are really, really
clans
good.
are a branch of the Hayabusa clan.
I think we had this discussion off stream where it's like, there are parts of Infurious that are really, really good, but then there are other parts where it's just like, okay, come on, let's get this over with. Because I found really, I didn't really care for a lot of the time that we spent with Cypher.
I can see that, but I think her setting up the Flame Reaver was done really well. So like I think the Flame Reaver coming in definitely saved the chapter.
I think her problem was that she just had a boring chapter until he came in.
Well, because I mean she was kind of like, she wasn't really a character who did anything, but that was kind of, well, I guess she technically did. You know, because of all that, you know, oh, I fucking created a lie that shook the fucking, you know, heavens, basically. I'm not playing a visual novel. It's a good visual novel. Actually, Kyle, you're going to want to wait for the next character to show up, because I think she's a buff for break team, so you can run Firefly again.
I just got double teamed by cops and by gangs.
Well, I mean, you did decide to throw an RPG at your opponents. Oh, and also the protagonist gain the respected counterpart weapons of the protagonist. Well, I guess you could, yeah, I guess Nero got Yamato, so yeah. I mean, it could be a matchup. I just don't think they'll do DMC anytime soon after this one. I'd be very surprised if DMC... The only way Nero gets in the death battle, real talk, the only way is if the numbers go off the charts.
Well, this is the problem, is that they want matches that draw numbers, but just having Dante is not going to draw numbers anymore.
Well, I mean, we'll have to wait and see. It could.
Yeah, they've waited too long to bring Dante back, because the peak time they were brought him back was a little bit after 5 came out.
True.
There's not really anything to bring back.
It still wasn't the worst time to bring him in, but I do agree. They're kind of scraping the barrel here a little bit. Well, no, because Death Battle takes like a year to make their episodes. That's why Ozra versus Kratos ended up being so fucking piss poor.
Ozra vs. Kratos should have been the easiest slam dunk to make as a 3D fight.
Alright, the courier's moving the plate from the dock.
Yeah, it should have been. But it wasn't.
I don't buy the excuse that we heard from Cyber that's like fucking, oh, he doesn't like choreographing fights like that. It's a punching match. How do you fuck up a punching match?
I think it's because, like, if you're not really good at it, the punch match can be boring. They showed the Noctis versus 2B. Dude, such a good matchup. Such a good matchup. They have nothing in common, but such a good matchup. Ignore that. I don't think Devil needs card draw, so what's his draw? Big score. Well, can you summon Gear Hulk? You can't summon Gear Hulk. Yes, 2 of his favorites. Of course. I didn't buy the official 2B plushie from Square Enix. Otherwise. Such a good fucking concert. I might go to New York City to watch it again. 9S as well. I actually have Emil as a plushie, but I bought him at the concert. I don't know where he is though. He's still in his packaging. Got any merch for Noctis? I wanted to buy the Ring of Lucii, but it was $500 and it was sold out by the time I had money.
courier's moving the plate from the docks today. I'm gonna go intercept them, grab the
'cause
plates,
you can't
lose
bring
any
it
heat,
back.
and make my way back here. Now.
Unlucky. Oh, thank God it's not life-sized. Guys, I'm gonna tell you right now. If I ever buy a life-size doll, you will never find out about it. Don't worry about that. You will never find out about that.
Let your freak flag fly.
Me trying to get sell merch be like, do they have merch for sale? No, the one I'm pissed off about is that I can't get any fucking Signalis fucking merch. That's the one that fucking irks me.
Alright, the courier's moving the plate from the docks today.
Because they have plushies for Signalis, but unfortunately... the vinyls were sold out. Pretty sure your brother would tell us? No. Yeah, so right now there's just the wake up shirt, the pin. Oh, they got the corrupted storage plushie. Hold on now a minute. I'm so mad I didn't get the fucking vinyl. Yeah, by the time I got to the... So this one was kind of fucked up on my end. By the time I got to the vinyl website, it was already gone. So mad about it. The CD is currently out of stock too. Damn it. If I ever get life-size merch or something, it'll be a doll leg I could drive. So just a doll leg chair. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, actually, yeah, let's keep this now.
But it's on my plates. Get your own plates.
Are you talking to your dad again?
Nope, I'm talking to the Chinese.
That's crazy.
Chinamen need to learn how to share.
Path advance. Good God, Devil, get some better fucking lands. Do I even play anything? I think better off just okay. Start a combat mill 1, mill 2. Wow, that's terrible. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing in this turn. Life-size doll would be pretty cool, actually. How does this work? What a fucking matter, you can't afford to pay it right now. Combat Guild. There we go, there we go. Engage your life.
Tommy,
Sonny.
obviously you are suffering from hearing problems, so I'll try again. Where's the goddamn money? Where's the goddamn stuff? And where's my cut on your new action? You are making an idiot out of me, Tommy, and I'm not laughing yet.
Is that the guy who fucking wants money from you from the start of the game?
Yep.
Yeah, I thought you would have killed him by now.
Working towards it.
Tommy, I had Sonny on the phone, okay? Are you with me? I don't know about you, but there's something about a man threatening to murder my family which really scares the crap out of me. What are you gonna do?
Ken, take it easy.
I am calm. Calm as a man can be when he's fearing for his life.
Stay off the idiot fuel and look after yourself. No one's gonna take us out. I'll see you later.
I am calm. Don't I sound calm? Must be impending death that is doing this to my voice.
You know, Kyle, he doesn't sound very supportive of your goals.
No, he does not, does he?
I feel like you should take him out.
Kill him?
I wouldn't say kill him, but I wouldn't say don't kill him either. Bro, when Mangler gonna do DMC hacks video and don't put it members only because I'm broke? So no, I haven't seen you in a fat minute. So now, when we do the hacks video, it'll only be a week before it goes like live, and it'll be more of a Virgil video to be honest. But I mean, well, actually no. For members only, for an actual video, it's like a day or two. It's not gonna be a month. The reason the reactions are a month is because I don't want to deal with the YouTubers if they see it right away. Once I make when I release.
God, I fucking thought so. You big soft cock.
I told you.
Is that why the Crisis one isn't out?
Well, some of them I kind of forget. Like, I don't know if it was you or Mangler. I think it was Mangler. There was a DMC video that was supposed to be public. No, you were on the God of War video. Yeah, I just kept forgetting to make it public. How long has the Crisis video been? I can make it public. That video just sucked though. That was a bad video.
Well, again, not our fault because it wasn't to react to.
Like, Crisis did a good job. Like, it's not our fault. He did a good job, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the biggest issue we had is kind of his formatting, but he had everything there. Like, there was literally nothing to, like, rip apart. If it wasn't for the fact that it was, like, a request, we probably would have, like, scrapped the idea and not even told people we were doing it.
Yep.
Because there's going to be bouts in there where I would be surprised if it's not, like, 20 minutes worth of, like, dead air. Because there's just nothing to talk about.
He's not wrong.
And kind of the onus is also on like people who recommend videos that we react to. If you're gonna if you're going to recommend something to react to, make sure there's actually something to actually react to, and not just
So,
like something we're just gonna like nod along and like nitpick here and there.
I forgot who it was. I think it was Ezio kept requesting videos, and we did them. But I was like, Ezio, please choose a better video to react to. Would you rather have a canine or be friends with Strax? Probably have a canine. Oh yeah, I gotta get on fucking Venus Vacation if that's still going on. I haven't played that game in a fat minute. But a canine's more useful. I don't know why still Muso Tensei vs Ultra Instinct video only shows up for your channel if I search the name wrong. That's funny. Speaking of which, I still gotta where am I at on the scans for that video? I'm not doing anything tomorrow. I can't believe you guys haven't done Gandalf versus Other Wizard with Kyle yet, Zim. So, the reaction videos will slow down a little bit because my days have just been super fucking hectic. I do apologize. Hopefully this week I can get some more things back in here.
And also when it's like doing the other wizards, it's like okay, so I'm gonna have either me or them are gonna have to research other fucking versus wizards, and that could be a pain in the ass depending on how long their series is.
People who don't.
Oh, there's going to 12.
Objection, that was requested in August? Was it? Which video did you fucking... Are you sure? Sensei specific channel. Video request room. Hang on. Can I just look up him demon? For some reason, it's not letting me look up your name specifically. Search in video request room, filters, Has link. Date. Author type. User. Why can't I just search from... Okay, here we go. Okay. I can scroll down now. How strong is P from Liza P? Forgot to do that one. Mangler Kyle video, since I don't know how far is... Oh, overanalyzing Naruto Chakra. Yeah, unfortunately we never got around to that one. Oh, here we go. 824. Gandalf versus Elminster. Is that the one you're talking about? I didn't even realize you requested this. Huh. Oh, I know why. Yeah, because we did the Soulsborne one, and then we did the Big 3 one, and at that point, I forgot to look backwards. Because I still have to go through some of your other requests too. That one's on me. So mean. I think it's just like the poor timing of when you posted it. Because I did the JonTron. I did the Beware. Yeah, so I got a Fear vs. Harry Potter. Yeah, I got to react to that one. Although can't really say too much on that one. GLaDOS vs. the Combine isn't close. Still got to get on that one. I'll make some time tomorrow for at least 2 of those so you can get some reactions in. But unfortunately, you're hurting my fake sad feelings. I know.
Undertone.
So like I think Chainsaw Man's also coming out in a few months with their new movie. But that's okay because I don't watch Chainsaw Man.
That's already in the movies.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could meet Derek Jacob. Jack. I do not know who that is.
I heard news today that made me very angry.
All right, so it's normal Saturday, Sunday night. All right, what's up?
They are very much playing with the idea of making JoJo vs. Superhero a fucking movie.
As it should be.
No, it's not long enough.
Extended by an hour.
No. It makes my job harder.
Extended by an hour.
They do that fucking long. It's not even that good of a fight.
It's the best fight the series has, Kyle.
Not a high bar.
I know, but it's still the best fight they have. If Demon Slayer can have 3 movies, then JJK can have 1. To be honest, though, the movie shouldn't be...
Not based around one fucking fight.
I was going to say, to be fair, the movie shouldn't be Gojo versus Sukuna. The movie should be the final fight of JJK, because I'm sure you can do...
It should be the Shinjuku Showdown, shouldn't it?
Yes, I think so. Zan, if you watch Underworld Evolution and know who Corvinus is, you know who Derek is, JJK already have one movie's in. It's called Chapter 0. Give it a better movie. No, Gege should absolutely go work on a movie for Gojo versus Sukuna because he's such a fucking bitch about giving answers about the fight. He really should just fucking like work on the movie.
And what if the movie also off-screens Gojo?
That'd be fucking hilarious. Imagine the credits start rolling when Sukuna like quote unquote loses, and then the credits get sliced by Sukuna's World Slash. No, make Gojo losing the end credit scene. Like
have his victory play and have the credits start rolling, but then
that'd be sick. Come on, that'd be fucking sick. He knows that'd be sick. We all know that'd be sick. No, but I mean, I think it deserves at least an hour-long special. I don't think the fight should be broken up into episodes. I think they should just do one clean, consistent fight. But I don't think there's enough meat to make it a movie unless we get a fuck ton of new scenes added.
No, unless they're also going to extend the Utah fight and also show what happens between the classmate and the chef.
Oh, Jay. The what fight? You said Utah?
Utah against against Kenjaku and the other one where you have the classmate versus fucking Luke and the chef.
Oh, you want to know what they could fucking do? They could actually add a fight there.
Not showing that they're beat up and there was an implication of a fight.
Any wild claims for Clive yet? I've gotten the information, but to be honest, it's really going to depend on how lenient Death Battle is with how much universes they want to give Clive to scale to. Because the correct answer is 0.
No.
But it depends on what Death Battle's going to say. If I go back in time and rewrite JJK, just so you know Sukuna going to win, and I'm going to be dick and make it very clear Gojo would always lose. Well, as long as you make it clear. The problem isn't Gojo always losing. The problem is that the author wrote a dog shit fight if that was the intention.
The problem is that what he intended and what he wrote are two different things.
Because the author will tell you effectively, after Tom and Wiley, I fully think they're going to use POC for DMC. If they do, there's no reason Dante should lose. Sup, lads? How you doing tonight? I'll stand by the sides doing some stuff as I hear streams in. I have places free. If you need me to work on something, let me know. That's good.
Well, here's the problem, is that you have the author. If you were to ask the author, he would tell you that Sukuna would beat Gojo even without the World Slash pretty easily, but that's not what's shown.
The issue is that the story tells you one thing, but your eyeballs tell you something else. So it's not that Gojo losing is the problem. It's just how, because again, if you reread that fight, after the domain clashes are done, Sukuna is getting the fucking dog shit beat out of him that fight. And to be clear, Sukuna's like the only person in the series who actually can deal with invulnerability very easily. I will say, I feel like being super fucking nitpicky, Gojo's abilities do get fucking nerfed hard by Sukuna. In the sense that because Sukuna survives the fight the way he does, it kind of calls into question, does he have natural resistances to Gojo's abilities, or are Gojo's abilities just not that powerful? Because, much like in Record of Ragnarok, where Adam was cheated from his fight, Gojo was cheated from his win because he hits Sukuna with Unlimited Void, but Sukuna's still able to summon Maharaga. That shouldn't have been possible. Because Gojo also confirms Sukuna doesn't have any resistances to Unlimited Void. Kyle, did you buy a strip club?
Yes, I did.
I'll say it's a club called the Pole Position, so I would assume it's a strip club. Wait, did you hear what that guy just said?
No.
I think he said, she's my sister, I saw her first.
Oh, Zim.
That's wild. Poor
Man after
Sukuna.
your own heart.
That's fucking wild. How dare you slander me like this, Kyle? JJK is trash? Yeah, it ultimately is, but I've grown to appreciate it as time went on.
Appreciate fucking what? You Stockholm Syndrome victim?
I learned to appreciate it for its merits.
Like what?
He tried very hard to make an energy system that was actually good.
No, he didn't.
Tried very
He
hard.
spent so much time He spent so much time working on it, and yet it's still super unclear how it works.
We have a few ideas why he likes it. Actually, no, because you're gonna say Megumin and his sister, but let's be perfectly clear here. I did not like Megumin, and I felt like his sister plot was super fucking underdeveloped. No,
Like his character.
like everything about him. Who the fuck would want to kidnap Zim? That's like Deku being #1 hero at the end. Deku should have been the #1 hero at the end of the story. It was so stupid he wasn't. The entire series is a fuck. So here's what happened. And the author will never admit this, but I'll tell you what happened. The author originally didn't give enough of a fuck about the classmates. They were going to be fucking secondary characters who were not going to be all that fucking well fleshed out. But because everyone loved... What?
Aside from like what, Bakugo?
Yeah, there's going to be a handful. But everyone liked the class so much that by the time by the time Hirokoshi, whatever.
Just off of
By the time the author got to the point where he was gonna start doing the main story, he had to include all the other characters because they were all beloved at that point.
And the problem is that he basically wrote himself into a shoot where he had to try and balance like 16 different characters in a class.
Also, very sexually drawn characters for girls who are in their, high school years. I don't even know if they're legal by Japan standards. Although, actually, so this is actually a fun thing I learned. The anime actually did slim down the girls substantially, which was a very weird thing to learn. I appreciate how trash it is. Like Fairy Tail, I can see the bad parts, but it circles around to be good in a hilarious way, sort of like a bad joke that ends up funny somehow.
Fairy Tail's not shit in any way, shape, or form. It actually has good storytelling.
I wouldn't recommend Flying Kyle on this one. I haven't read Fairy Tail myself, so I can't comment on it.
Don't fucking try, because I will fucking bring up examples and beat your ass into the ground. Because Fairy Tail actually gave thought to a lot of its story arcs and its characters.
Japan? What about Japan? Then why didn't he not just have Shigaraki kill 80% of them? Because at that point, then the audience leaves. Because here's what you gotta understand. When you create a series and people become attached to the characters, unless you don't want your series to be fucking continuously making money or remembered fondly, you can't kill off your characters.
Otherwise, you end up with a Game of Thrones fucking Walking Dead syndrome, where you kill off all the good characters for shock value, but then you're left with all the characters that people don't care about. It's the biggest reason why, like, Daryl never died in The Walking Dead. Because that was the only character that people stuck around for.
You have to draw your line somewhere. And if you don't draw your line and you kill off a popular character, you might lose more than what you gain narratively. It's why, unfortunately, unless you're making a story for yourself, a lot of stories are decided upon based on what fans want. And that's not a bad thing. Because if you want to make money, like I don't, you want to follow what the fans say. Because they'll pay you. Kyle, we were just talking about an author drawing minors very sexually while mentioning Fairy Tail, but did not misinterpret myself. The series does have goated moments in the art style. Audience meant to suffer, which is why Byakuya should have stayed 6 feet under. No, I 100% agree.
You understand that most of the people in Fairy Tail are anywhere from like 17 to like 25, for the most part. It's like all the girls in Fairy Tail, for the most part, besides like Wendy, are all legal.
Anyways, that's why Dark Souls is perfect. They made the whole story first. I would hesitate to call Dark Souls a fucking story, but whatever.
From what I know about Dark Souls, it's not a fucking story. Not if you have to go out and hunt for tomes. I think
Did you
we
say
discussed
tomes?
this.
Did you say tomes? I'm sorry. Did you say books? Like it's in lore books? Is that what you is that how you think Dark Souls is told?
Well, character interactions, looking at items.
Okay. So let's get rid of character interactions. Let's get rid of tomes. Items. That is how the story of Dark Souls is told to you. Through items.
Then it's not a story. Here's the thing: you can have a collection of lore. A collection of lore is not story.
You learn the game by playing it? Yeah, you learn the game. Sure as hell don't learn about half the shit that goes on in the fucking game. Audiences, man. Yeah, Byakuya should have died 100%. The author fucking copped out. The author did say...
Byakuya didn't die because the audience, like, cracked a bitch fit and they wanted him to live.
The author claimed that wasn't the case? But we are.
Bullshit. If you go back and you actually look at the panel, he's literally... You see his ribcage. As not literally, like, stripped him down to the bone.
The problem, Jim, is that those fans' pushbacks most of the time come from the clashing of heads to heads between the author and the editor. Listen. As someone who has written books, I can tell you right now that you probably should listen to your editor sometimes. Not all the time, but usually they're telling you some good advice. Usually. Not fucking always, but usually. Isn't that also how Devil Cry is also told for, frankly, most things about the world is in the main plot? Yeah, but Devil May Cry has a plot. Zim, one day me and you need to do a Dark Souls run where I audio experience it to you, lol. Lol. I wouldn't mind playing Dark Souls for you guys. I played Elden Ring. Fucking hated Elden Ring. I still gotta go back and beat the DLC on stream. Zim, you have an editor? I wouldn't really call him an editor, but I have a guy who reads my books and then tells me how terrible half my ideas are. But he's always honest. And he's usually not trying to be a dick. Sometimes he is, though. Sometimes he says something that leaves me in a cold sweat at night wondering why I'm a failure. All right, Kyle. Yep. Didn't even have to name him.
Wait, those comments were about me?
Yes. Those are the most compliments you're going to get from me for this whole month.
Oh, please. The only thing he's ever taken offense to me saying is that he had red vs blue level jokes.
I still wake up in a cold sweat about that.
You're the one who gets offended.
You meant it as an insult! Don't fucking lie to me!
You're the one who takes it as it wasn't for the good years. That's all you.
Is Kyle Australian? He is. Kishimoto is not selling us Sadara looks like Sakura. The only reason he said he gave Sadara glasses is because it wanted her to look much less menacing than Kid Sasuke. Dude, I'll never understand the logic on Sarada. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Because, like, bro, that very clearly is not her daughter. Like, at least give her pink hair or something, dude. Like, what the fuck? Zim, we write the Alexander vs. Tom fight? No, that's passed already. Although, I'm debating if I want Tom to have a fight in Razor's Edge 2 or not. And you know what? I gotta write a villain chapter, actually, to introduce the villains, technically. Because I cannot write chapter 3 to save my life, and I think the problem is that section's boring, so I gotta go do something more interesting in that book. But between the Jesus Christ stand-in, the Fourthborn, who I'm bringing into the story, and a couple of other things, I gotta make sure I got my villains in line. So I'll probably have a POV for the villains. Look, I just want the cup fight back. It wasn't that good. I mean, I can write the cup fight for you, but I mean, it wasn't that great. It was good. I liked it. It was a team effort situation. I'll be animating soon. Fuck yeah, Jay. Nice.
The only issue that Fedzim has that he just does not even bother to try and fix is that he doesn't know how to choreograph a fight properly.
We'll make it a 2 cost event. He doesn't have to have too many of those. It was better than what we actually got. Oh, and permakill Ren. I have too much investment in Ren. I can't permakill him. I'm sorry. Also, Ren's a little better after the second book.
Oh, we'll see.
Also, in an interview months ago, Tite Kubo showed some concepts about Orihime having a half dragon mode, but was told by the author to remove it because apparently because of her hair. Nice, always glad to have some Ren development. Thank you, Neohin, for being the only person who likes my main character. You should have just committed to the fucking drive forward, to be honest. You would have made it.
I didn't know how long I had left.
Yeah, so once Raider's Edge 2 is done, then the Alexander novel, and then I'll flip a coin to see if I keep the incest or not. And then...
Hey.
What?
Get rid of all your sex scenes, because you don't write sex scenes, you write sexual assault scenes.
No, that's a smut book. I don't care. That's a smut book. I don't care. That Kyle, I promise you, if I send you a version of it, I will go out of my way to ensure there is no sex scenes in there. I promise you. And if I don't, I'll give you $100.
You fucking beg how you say that.
I will give you money next time if that happens again. I do apologize for that because that is a mistake on my part. I apologize. I will buy you the whiskey that you down so that way you don't have to remember it anymore.
Dude,
I'm so sorry.
If you want me to, do you want me to write you a sex scene so you know how it's supposed to be written?
Nope, I can confirm Kyle Olsen writes sexual assault on all levels. Bullshit! Nice. What made you come up with the design for him? For what, Rin? Is him the virgin? I'm gonna die a virgin, boys. I've already accepted it. But you wanna know what? That just means I never lose because I never lost my virginity.
He fucking just... He won't just bite the bullet and just give Rin the Yuha cloak. It looks so much better.
It's okay. Now that Rin's a girl, the outfits are a lot easier to design.
What?
What?
When did this happen?
You really should have paid attention to that book you read. Even the consensual ones for some reason? Bullshit!
It's consensual ones?
Oh boy, $100. Finally, Kyle will know how money feels. $100 would probably make Kyle's day. If Kyle found $100 on the fucking floor, he'd be fucking ecstatic.
Oh, that'd make my day.
What? Yeah, exactly. That'd make his fucking day. If I found $100 on the floor, that'd make my fucking day. Two out of 10, no tentacle porn? Or no tentacle peen? What the fuck? What sort of freak do you think I am?
I'm literally cockblocked by like one property that I need to buy. And then I just go into the final mission.
Did you forget the Not Safe for Work channel? There's nothing weird there from me.
Yeah, when Zim says that he listens to the fans, no, he doesn't. Otherwise, we would have gotten the Iron Rapist already.
I mean, a big freak. You almost bought a useless item for $500. Well, I mean, I would have worn the ring every day. We're scrapping the book cover idea for now, but that's fine. That's fine. Oh, my bad, Ewan. Jay, please not remind me. Bro, Ewan, the shit I commissioned you isn't even all that bad. I haven't commissioned you anything bad. It's all been relatively wholesome.
Dude, I reckon it would have been more comfortable listening to, like,
I'm sorry.
it would have been more comfortable listening to John Wayne Gacy tell me about his crimes in person than what Xander was doing with one in the car. That was fucking
First off,
borderline.
that wasn't Alexander, that was Xavier. Secondly, that was consensual.
I said Xavier.
I heard Alexander, my apologies.
It was wow. I still remember that conversation because it's just like, this is far too specific of, because all you can think is just like, this was far too specific of an example that you gave.
Yeah. No, like I genuinely thought the one I sent you was the correct one. So then when is Blank getting his own book? You want a book with a fucking mute? You know he can't talk, right? Like, I wasn't joking when I called him Blank. His face is literally just like a mannequin's face. Half of the people, all the intel officers are like that. Inner monologue. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think he has an inner monologue.
You could always call the book Blank Slate.
And what, just literally have it be a book of a third-person narrator narrating a guy walking around the whole time? Because while Blank can fight, he's not quite on the level of any powerful mutants and stuff. Do it, no balls. Dude, what do you think Blank is? What do you think Blank does on his spare time? The vow, no guys, no shame that was there. Sometimes I remember old works and always remember I could have done better work if I had a better level back then. Newman, I'm pretty sure the commissions you're thinking of, you did a good job on for the most part. I doubt your work's improved that much since then. I know I haven't commissioned anything, like, of that variety in a while. Make the coffee. How's he gonna drink the coffee? So at one point I was considering the idea of, in order for them to eat, they would actually carve a mouth on their face to eat, and then they would just heal it back later. But I felt like that'd be... I mean, the story's pretty gruesome, all things considered. Like, Razor... Oh, poor Razor. He should have put up a better fight. He should have put up a better fight. That's what I'm going to say on that one.
I'm surprised you don't have a scene where they put the lotion on its skin.
The coffee isn't for him, but for the others. If he would make coffee, it would be just to fuck with Razor.
Watch your feet, not me. You walking on my patch.
Can you not buy it, or did you buy it?
No, I'm collecting money.
Is that what you've been doing this whole time?
Yes. I thought I had to buy 5 properties. I have to buy 7.
That's fucking funny.
No, that's so fucking annoying. That's so much padding. I want to get this stream done because fucking Tales of Delia comes out this week.
Do you wanna take a break on?
We are
Thursday?
literally at the end goal. There's literally no reason to stop this and play another game.
Well, what I was gonna say is, do you wanna finish the game off like on a different day this week, just like real quick, or?
If it comes to it, sure.
Wait, you say he can't talk, but he still messes with people? Sounds like the perfect book about Blank from Razor's perspective. So, the way it basically worked is that Razor just doesn't like Blank. He doesn't know why, and Blank doesn't know either, but they just don't like each other.
That thing sounds like comedy gold.
Well, I mean, it's kind of because fucking like there is like a pseudo reason for it. I wouldn't blame Razor for what happened specifically, but the information guys look the way they do and lost their voices and mouths basically because of people like Razor and their fucking inventions. Razor doesn't know that. Blake doesn't know that. They're just kind of stuck in that position. So rookie book when? I'm trying to think if I could write. I'm trying to think if I could write a rookie book without revealing if Rookie's a robot or not.
What about Titan?
Well, Titan's in the Razor's Edge book. So the oven book when? Guys, I'm not going to create a book from the perspective of an oven. It would just be a normal day-to-day cooking thing until the final chapter when Rin throws his brother into the oven. That'd be the climax of the book. You just fucking revealed Rookie is a robot live? I didn't say that. I said if Rookie is or is not a robot. What the fuck? Rin pulls a deal on some child? Okay, so to clarify, Rin's little brother tries to attack him. Rin can't heal, so Rin defends himself. Rin is justified.
Sure.
All right, we'll put the. I'll put the book title or the book idea for now on hold. We'll just have normal card art. That's fine. Objection. Everyone knows when a writer says if he is or is not something, 9% of the time it means they are. Well, I can't answer that question because if I do, then I answer what Rookie is. Look, all you need to know is that Rookie has to be charged, and no one knows where Rookie showed up from. It just showed up to work one day. They just showed up to work one day. I don't like the pronoun thing for they. Rookie is Rookie. True.
Okay, then call it an it.
What if that hurts its feelings?
That's not my problem.
How rude of you.
It should have thicker
Motherfucker was turning halfway across the planet and Kyle still fucking ran into him. Although I personally think he is Odin. I'm trying to think if there are any original gods still alive at this point. Yeah, Newman Rookie. Newhan doesn't know about Rookie either, because a lot of the gods died to the Usurper Pantheon, and then Tom probably killed a few of them. I'm trying to remember if... Well, no. Actually, I take it back. Aphrodite and Athena are still alive. I'm pretty sure Norse Pantheon is dead. Are you saying Tom pulled a SPN Lucifer? What the hell is an SPN? Strip poker night? Oh. I mean, couldn't tell you because I do not know how your gods work. All of those I could think on would be the most useful ones for everyone or nature and generally preserve the status quo. Supernatural? Oh, supernatural is for... No, not exactly. Not exactly. Because... So, Tom in his youth didn't really have a purpose in life, so he kind of just kept getting stuck with other people's problems. I guess the best way to consider, like, Tom, I think post-military and pre-military would be, think like Mad Max, where he's just kind of existing and other people's problems end up becoming his problems. Did that guy say I should have hit you harder? Turnus, the goddess of law and order, comes to mind. Well, the problem is that there's someone else who keeps that reality in check. Strip poker night. That's wild. You know what? I'll probably spend tomorrow clarifying my world building and lore building because I still have to get a map of the world. Oh, so he's doing main quest based on how much problems pop up as his life went on? Basic. Did you kill that guy?
I did not. But it's my money.
You just found a random guy who was dead?
Well, he's not going to need it.
Because I don't think Tom
I'm
finished high school.
right now, I'm not. Listen, I'll be completely honest with you. I'm not one of those schmucks that if they were to find a briefcase full of like $100,000, that they would hand it into the cops. That's my $100,000 now.
Fair. For me, it's if there's money, I mean, there's money. It's just that simple. Yeah, I don't think Tom. No, Tom would he have graduated high school? Shit.
I don't know. Maybe we should ask the author.
I know. I'm thinking about it because the problem is that by the time Tom kills them, he probably wouldn't have graduated at that point. No, because that would have been the last year of high. No, I don't think he has a high school degree. Huh. I'll have to double check the timeline. Or at least you are a Tolkien freak like Balrog freak Blaze. I mean Kyle. Yeah, but I mean, at least his book's taking a while for a reason. I should have already had 2 books out by this year. I'm making terrible timing. Do you ever just make something so stupidly broken that you just kind of stop to look at it? Yes and no. I'm handing that shit to the cops. I ain't risking it. Some narcos come for my head because some grenades are missing and found out some lucky dog found it. To be honest, it depends on where you find it because like there's a very high chance I'll never be able to find you. Like in the movie No Country for Old Men, the fact that the guy was able to find them was also kind of a little ridiculous. But yeah, I mean, it depends on where you are for sure. We're definitely make a difference. Kyle, how much money do you need to buy the final location?
70,000.
Kyle, there's gotta be a faster way to make money.
There isn't.
You want to just wait for like 20 minutes? It's not gonna make a difference how much money is there.
Fine, we'll park up and just answer questions for a bit.
Yeah, we're just fucking vibing now at this point. Poor Kyle, if his book gets popular, people might actually scale it and do terribly.
I don't give a fuck if you scale it. Just don't ask me power scaling questions about it.
Like for the average most intelligent.
I'm happy to answer lore. Just don't fucking come to me for power scaling questions about the series.
Like for the average most intelligent children's schools, nothing universities where they get crushed. Well, it's because so he goes on the run technically after he kills some people, and then he hangs out with the first family that lets him in. They get killed, and then I think he just starts doing bar runs for a bit after that. Because it'd be at that point he'd probably run into one. Because I'm not too sure if I wanted how much supernatural events I want to have Tom deal with. And then Dante's gonna be like, Balrog Blaze is a fucking liar about insert name of Kyle's book. Is Kyle gonna be called a liar for his own book? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, it says proof is just Kyle being like, scale it yourself, stop asking me.
You know, I chose those two myself. Sick of people calling up and saying that I don't have a passion for music and that I have a face for radio. What's that about?
Well, other stations' listeners are in school.
Kyle, what the fuck are you driving?
Ice cream van where I'm peddling drugs.
They make some money peddling drugs. Yeah, no. I'll probably spend some time tomorrow working on the chapter. Because I would like to... Kyle, what are you doing?
But he's being indecisive.
There are people now? Someone I know is making a Dalek versus Clone War era Star Wars match, and luckily for Star Wars, they're limiting the Daleks to basic Daleks in one fleet, although the fleet is between 200 ships and 10 million. Versus all of Star Wars?
Oh my fucking no!
Officer, you really think my client was capable of that?
I just don't understand how they can arrest me. I was selling ice cream. I was being nice.
I'm not sure. You were selling ice cream just laced with cocaine.
If it's fine for the Coca-Cola company, it's fine for me.
That's wild.
If what I did so wrong, I just wanted to be a drug god.
I just want to be Walter White. Don't trust the guy whose country lost to a bunch of oversized turkeys. I'm gonna go. I have research to do. Alright, Pim Demon. Take care, mate.
That's the word in the country that has lost all the wars they actually participated in recent history.
Emu versus Australian man with MG42.
Why do you keep pronouncing that wrong?
Oh, I'm sorry, Emu?
No.
No. MEU, right? MEU.
No.
Alright, well, how do you fucking say it then?
Say it with me. Aim.
Eam?
You.
You.
Now say
Emu?
it back. Emu.
Emu.
No, emu, not emu. Emu.
Emu.
No, emu.
Emu.
That's it.
I fucking hate you, you know that? I saw the One Piece chapter, it was pretty goated. Shame Rock's going down the worst way possible. Rip the goat. Yep.
So is Rox now the new pirate we all aspire to?
Rox was pretty good. Rox was a really good character. It's a shame Oda. It's a shame Oda hasn't been doing so well with his main characters in the main arcs as well as Rox was. But to be fair, I think Rox just made sense because Rox just was just a character that made sense.
Why? What's happening with the main cast?
Well, right now 5 of them are being fought by Emu. And Luffy's still talking to Loki along with Zoro and Sanji.
So it sounds like the arc's going nowhere.
Yep. If it wasn't for Rox, Elbaf would probably be a massive letdown of an arc.
You know what everyone's thinking?
The only good part about the arc so far has really just been the Rox backstory. Because the Gods Knights also suck as characters, and their color scheme people aren't the biggest fan of.
That's actually not a bad video idea that we could probably do. How would Luffy have fared if all of the antagonists of each arc actually took him seriously from the very beginning?
True. That's actually not too terrible.
Because I think you could probably argue he loses a good deal, or he dies a good deal the first time he meets a lot of the main antagonists of each arc, if they just took him seriously.
I think for sure in the Grand Line he loses a lot more. I'm thinking of East Blue because quite a few people didn't take him lightly in the East Blue, but there are some characters who did underestimate him.
Oh no, the only one who legitimately doesn't underestimate him is Captain Koro. Because Arlong does.
Arlong does.
Arlong loses because he fucks around. Don Krieg loses because...
No, Don Krieg did not take him lightly. Don Krieg just wasn't a strong pirate. Because you would... So are you assuming Don Krieg would just fire off the gas right away?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you go with that logic, then yeah, Don Krieg would just kill Luffy. Man, that guy's driving like a fucking maniac. Well, he was driving like a maniac. One Piece is way too long. Kinda. But it's okay, though, because One Piece has waifus. Who knows? I actually might commission you one time to see how he would draw the One Piece girls. Just to see what he would change or how he would draw it.
I was going to say, I'm sure he's going to be thrilled with that prospect. He so loves Oda's artwork.
Yeah, no, like, he adores Oda's artwork, 100%.
Never met somebody who's a bigger fan.
Honestly, it's almost like an inspiration to him.
You know, if he's still on, he's just human right now.
If he's still here, he's probably just thinking like these motherfuckers.
Sorry, boys. Commissions have just gone up to 50 per character.
next time I commission, he's gonna put a fucking a tax on it. Lamau, we are returning to the Tan Robin for sure. That's wild.
I don't know, like, I'm more of a fan of free time skip Robin and Nami's designs and their post time skip.
So the issue with Nami and Chopper, it didn't look like a stuffed animal. Well, Chopper kind of always looked like a stuffed animal. Come on now, let's be fair. Let's be fair here.
That's kind of his entire like point. Like when it comes to the post time skip designs, I think he missed a lot more than he hit. Zoro's fine, Sanji's fine. You can't really fuck up with Brook. It's literally just a difference in clothes. But he ruined what Frankie looked like.
Yeah, fair enough, Lobro. I'd like to draw Mihawk and Don Flamingo. Oh yeah, I forgot the Coffin of Andy and Lele ended up getting that mod where you can fuck Andrew's mom instead of his sister. That's wild.
Fuckers.
Mihawk and Don Flamingo are probably pretty fun characters to draw. I feel like Don Flamingo will be a little more fun. I saw that mod, 12 out of 10, it was worthy. I do actually want to play the mod at one point. Because they did... Because it's actually cool, because they changed all dialogue and everything. Yeah, no, it's a great mod.
That was a very close race.
It's okay, Kyle. Never had doubt. But yeah, no. So then, who is the best manga author you think that's around right now, Newhin? Since you're an actual artist, you know.
Someone's going to be upset about that.
You jerk. I'm like so stuck.
I'm between Murata and the Mayura team. First one is versatile as heck, and the second one have trained to pull the author art style. All right. I like how by the time the stream is done in an hour and a half, Kyle might still... Oh, holy shit! Can you buy it? Well, assuming you don't fucking get gunned down, apparently, because I guess you walked into a fucking shootout.
No, they just don't like me.
Understandable, really.
Because I'm white.
Yeah, I guess I never really had any issues with all that about artists. If the art was good, that was good enough for me, but I guess I don't know what good art is.
That's big.
12 inches. That is regulation, baby.
What the fuck?
Cut! Who is this idiot? You! Why are you in my space? Why?
What is all this crap? Aliens, fishing poles. Who's ever seen a shark that big? All this stuff's gotta go. Why'd you get in this business, you prick? Huh? For the pussy. That's why. What is this?
This is my art. Security!
Look, you pompous asshole. I own you now. I own all of this. We're gonna turn this place around. I'm gonna make you rich.
You're Tommy Vassetti, but I thought that you were...
That's right. We're gonna be making some changes around here and start making some real money.
Actually, have you ever thought about,
But first, we're gonna need some good-looking bras.
Yeah, girls are fine, but you... Wow.
Is he fucking hitting on you to keep his fucking job?
Jeez, like anyone ever watch movies about fish?
I thought we were making movies. I didn't realize I bought a porn studio.
Kyle, why'd you buy a porn studio? That's not very wholesome of you.
I didn't know that's what it was.
Never forget, guys, that Kyle bought a porn studio and I didn't, so that makes me better than Kyle. Also, you want to just call it there? I know you just bought the location and everything, but it is usually around the time we stop.
Right, so do you want to fill in a time for fucking, like, during the week to try and finish this off?
Yeah, let me know what day, or let me know what days you're good for, and then I'll make a day of it.
No, you let me know when you're free.
Okay, well, how's your Wednesday look like?
It was every other Wednesday.
Okay, well, cause I don't have anywhere to be on Tuesday, so I can just stay home all day, and I can just stream it from my laptop earlier. So if it's your schedule better, or do you want to do it at the same time?
Yeah, we can do it earlier. We can do it earlier. Doesn't bother me.
All right, well, we'll see how it goes then. At any rate, thank you guys for stopping by. Sorry the stream was a little later than expected. Issues on my end. So, with that said, thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys on the next stream or video. Take care, everybody. Have yourselves a nice night.